What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So today's video is a what if video of what if I had to sell a large chunk of my collection to severely downsize or, fund something financially or whatever. What portions of the collection would I truly sell? Now I've said, like if I had to, only keep one room, it'd be my main horror room. But, if I had to sell quite a bit, here's what I think I would be selling. So in this room alone, I would sell everything that's not a bust. Every single statue would go, and this would be a bust only room. The silicones are truly the best and, best things in here. I mean, the exceptions would be Wonder Woman on Horse, Darkseid, Steppenwolf, and the J&D's Hulkbuster. But if I had to get, severely downsize, I would probably do this wall, the 5 DC, so that, and that. And then from Superman to Darkseid would be all Marvel. So everything down low, everything above, and I'd throw Iron Man Mark 7 bust, and of course Thor bust. And I could fit it all, within this vicinity. And then over here, I could remove that shelf, and right here just do Catwoman, Joker, and Harley. Just like that. That is how I would do this room if I had to severely downsize. I'd make sure everything has proper spacing, props, posters, 0 statues, and underneath would be nothing. Ideally, I'd just put the statue boxes if I could fit them, and have them as like an art display. Or I might just do a black curtain to simply block it off, or use it as storage. Maybe a black curtain and do storage. In a perfect world, I'd never display a statue down low. I don't like statues down low. I think at minimum 3 feet, although ideally with bust, even taller. I would say, right now it's like, 34 inches off the ground. If we could have it 40 inches, that would be perfect. Some busts don't need it, like Thanos. I think, he has a really good height. And some of these don't need it, but others do. Like this Joker bust, for example, is best freaking this tall, like 50 inches. Like this is his best angle for me, walking by at least. Now, for this main room, the things I would get rid of, I would downsize AVP, and what I'd want is just that and that, only 1 statue and 1 bust. I would get rid of everything else for Alien. And basically, I would just, spread that out, so no dog alien, just those 3 underneath, and above is Big Chap with that, and then obviously a 1/3 egg. And then I'd sell everything else. For Predator, it would be a similar manner. Although I'd probably do it Jungle and Wolf, and underneath, I guess right now my Wolf bust or a Jungle Hunter bust. I may even consider, Wolf and his bust, Jungle Hunter and his bust, like that. Just 2 garage shelves. I'd get rid of all of that. And Terminator, still just get I still kind of feel like, I don't know, get the 1/3. I'd keep everything else here. I'd probably get rid of, I don't know, I was actually even thinking making the TV a Jurassic Park theme and moving Terminator to the AVP wall, since I'd be getting rid of a lot of those AVPs. So I think that would actually work good. Although probably not the life size. Maybe get rid of that, just do the 1/3 and bust, and more or less have it across sort of like that many shelves. Since that would be like, for example, AVP, this could be Terminator, and then this could be Jurassic Park, like move Rotunda right there with the Raptor bust. Underneath have all the 1/15ths and remaining Jurassic Park. I'd love the Queen Studios one. Get rid of all that, except for the bust. No statues in here. No shelving. This room, the setups I could never see myself selling would be my Prime 1 Lord of the Rings line. At a minimum, these two pieces. I could get rid of all that. I would get rid of... I mean, realistically, I could get rid of everything from there to there. Get rid of it all. The only Transformers I would keep is from, that to that. And if I had to downsize Transformers, I would only keep Megatron, Shockwave, Optimus, and Bumblebee. I would get rid of everything else. Like, if I could only keep a very limited amount of Transformers, I would do those four. Bumblebee to go with Optimus, Shockwave to go with Megatron. Ideally, I still want to keep, Starscream to go with Megatron. And then if you do that, you gotta keep Sentinel Prime. There's quite a few I could downsize in this room. So, I'd get rid of all the Warcraft. Get rid of Doom. I'd get rid of all Mortal Kombat 1/4 and only keep 1/3 in busts. Dragon Ball Z, I would probably, realistically, I could probably downsize to just these two shelves. So keep everything top. Underneath, we would do Sume Frieza, Katie Cell, and that Katie Gohan, and Ryu Boo, and Infinity Trunks. Ideally keep Piccolo and Krillin as well. So I could kind of have one of each. But I could downsize to just like this shelf or just that shelf, but everything I mentioned. But definitely get rid of duplicates. Only have one Goku, one Vegeta, one of each villain. I could probably even just get rid of Broly since he's not part of the main anime. In a true downsizing scenario. For video game, that's a tough one. I'd want to keep all my video games, to be honest. I wouldn't really sell anything off. Although, to be brutally honest, I'm likely going to be selling that Siri right there. Just someone offered me a ridiculous amount of money, so I'm just like, So I'm thinking of parting ways with her. I'm looking for the box right now. And with that money, I was even thinking, what do you guys think of this? Removing that MK poster, doing a corner shelf. If you remember the one I used to keep like my old Vision at in the Marvel room. It's a nice big corner shelf. And we do the custom Kratos, so I can have a God of War 3 setup amongst my God of War, new God of War. So basically, the giant Kratos right here, and then a small 11x17 Kratos poster, and then his Blades of Chaos. And then right here would just be Axe Mimir Kratos bust. Because we're not going to, and the axe actually angles this way, so it's not going to be hindered. And I feel like this could look really good. And so I'm like, man, that looked really good. And I know that Kratos is a better statue than that Siri. And technically, I could buy the new Siri, the ice-based one. Granted, I still think I prefer this one. And it fits the theme better. But I think this works good as well. But that's more or less what I would do. If I had to do a serious downsizing, who knows if this day may come. I do think about it often, and the biggest reason is 1, for decluttering, 2, utilize that money to pay off some bills, like I could pay off my Tesla, pay down my mortgage to almost be paid off, stuff like that. That would be the main reasons, is paying down bills, building savings, decluttering the collection. But then when I look at the statues, I'm like, I could never sell that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just like, I don't know if I have the willpower to truly ever sell my stuff in that mass quantities. I really just want to finish the collection, get everything perfect, and then call it a day. Who knows if that'll ever truly come. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you agree with some of these desizing, in this hypothetical scenario? And I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.